This is part 2 of how to write a critical study. In this section, I will explain how to describe content or subject matter of a piece of artwork. The second stage of the critical study is looking at the content of the artwork, or another term for this is the subject matter. What is the artwork actually about? What might it mean? What is the artist trying to say? What can you see in terms of colours, shapes, people, or narrative within the artwork? So, for example, is it a still life of everyday objects? Is it an image of a person which could be representing their identity or their personality? Or it could be of people telling a story or a particular narrative. Is it trying to convey humour? Is it trying to be funny or make reference to different cultures or parts of the world? Or is it an abstract piece that is more likely to be open to interpretation? The sentence starters that I would recommend for this section is, when I look closely, I can see. Because essentially that's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to look closely at the artwork, describe what you can see, and then think about what this might mean. Some of this might be down to your opinion, how you interpret it. That's fine, there's no right or wrong. My example uses some of these keywords at the bottom, so I just wanted to briefly recap those. So monochrome means one colour, but that quite often is used to describe images that are black and white. Tone, that refers to the change from light to dark. You should be very familiar with that by now. Contrast, that's when two very different elements are placed together. And then vulnerable, when something's vulnerable, it means that it is likely to be exposed to danger or harm. So here's my example for content. When I look closely at Goldsworthy's artwork, I see a bold circular design. The overall effect is monochrome, and this varies in tone from light to dark, drawing your eye to the centre where a black circle contrasts against the white edge. I think that this work is about nature and the environment due to the pebbles and sand. It is a temporary piece of artwork which might be referencing how the environment is vulnerable. So you can see how I have stated clearly what I can see within the artwork, but I've also then discussed what I think the artwork might mean, what I think it's actually about. As I said, some of this will be down to your opinion, but that's good. I want to see you forming your own opinion. This guidance is continued in the next video, which is part 3, media.